One who wanted the baby.
Definitely.
Up until the point of having the baby, he was affectionate.
Yeah.
Now he doesn't like your body because
Right.
of the baby you had for him.
Right.
Okay, I think it's time we heard from Roger. Come on out, Roger. Roger, Felicia has been telling us how critical you are of her appearance. Can I ask, since she had the baby, will you tell us what bothers you?
Well, you know, she, when I first met her, size 3, you know, and now she's a 9 to 11, and she just won't do anything about it. I hear about it all the time.
I'm a 13, but I think I look damn good for being a 13.
Okay, all right. You know, I love you. I love you very much, okay? But, you know, you're...
But you won't get on your knee to marry me? It's so much to ask of you?
No, it's not too much for you to ask of me. But, you know, damn it, you sit around and you complain and you gripe and you say, oh, we can't do this because I don't got any clothes to wear or I'm too fat or this and that. And after a while...
That's the way you make me feel?
What do you want me to say? You want me to say you're not?
I want you to at least say nice things. There are nice things about me.
I tried telling her she wasn't fat and she wasn't ugly, and she kept saying, oh, shut up, you're lying, that's bull. Knowing this, excuse my language.
Well,
but,
after hearing spot, and
you know,
after hearing your legs are soft, and after hearing your belly's flabby, and after hearing all this stuff, I can't sit there and believe you, and I don't want to hear a lie. I just want something nice.
Roger, you say that Felicia's appearance is affecting your sex life. She says you're not being affectionate. What's going on here?
I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it.
Why?
Because it's disgusting.
What's disgusting?
She's got a flabby belly, okay? Her breasts sag down to here, you know? And she's got, I call it a disease called no acetol.
And he's got the same disease. Stand up. Stand up and show them your ass.
I ain't got no butt either.
He ain't got none either. And he's got skinny legs, false teeth, and you name it.
Thank you. And that's the way it is.
That's the way it is.
Hey, but I was like this when she met me, you know, and I haven't changed.
But
Yeah, that's your
excuse me.
opinion.
If you love her, then what does it matter what she looks like?
He says, one time I got dressed or whatever, and I asked him, you know, do you think I look fat? He says, your stomach pooches out. You know, and he calls me, because I have stretch marks after having a little girl, he calls me leopard skin because of the stretch marks that I have.
Let's meet Terry and hear his side of things. Terry, come on out. Terry, are you aware that Monica is as upset as she is?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. What exactly is bothering you about
Well, what's
her?
bothering me, Sally, is that she used to be able to fit into these. Look, see? Now she can barely get one leg into them. I mean, this is not the same person that I married.
I'm
You know?
still the same person that you married.
On the
I'm
inside.
yes, on the inside. That's what counts.
Monica says you call her things like leopard skin and cellulite city. Is that
Right,
nice
well, because
to do?
I tried to encourage her, you know, why don't you start working out or run or do something? Oh, yes, I'll start doing this, I'll start doing that. And it never
What's
works.
wrong with
I've
doing it
tried.
together? What's wrong with doing it together? Why together?
Because I work full time.
I know you work full time.
Well, I love her the same
Lie
as
to
I
her.
always have. And when you meet somebody, you don't know what they're about. You don't know the personality. When you meet somebody, you look by their looks. Okay, she looks good, I want to go talk to her. Well, after a while, and you fall in love with her, her looks change. Well, you still love the person, but you just don't find her attractive anymore like you used to. She just doesn't look the same.
Well, you
on
don't
the
either.
outside.
You don't look the same. You had a washboard stomach. Show him your stomach. Don't stick it in. No, put it out.
No, it's not.
That's what growing
Terry,
old is about.
Monica,
you
is
know?
he affectionate to you?
Not anymore. He used to be. He used to tell me.
All right, now the baby, how does that make you feel?
Makes me feel fat and ugly and no good.
Having twins with him, I would think you would want to get married, don't you?
We have a 1-year-old son also. We have 3 children together.
3 children?
Yeah.
Why aren't you getting married?
He said he won't marry me until I lose weight.
Okay. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel terrible because that's like the most important thing in my life. I want to be married. You know, I feel that we should be married because we have 3 children together.
Okay, let's hear Curtis's side of things. Curtis, come on out. Let's give him a chance. Curtis, Laurie says you will not marry her. You have 3 children together.
Yeah.
You don't want to marry her?
Not until she loses weight.
Why, Curtis?
You know, when I first met Lori, she's never been a real small woman, but she was a lot smaller than she is now. When
I just had twins.
that was
I
3
just
months
had-
ago.
But
Hey, let me tell you something. Yeah. Hey, you got to, when you have a baby, there's certain things you got to do. All right? All right? In order to lose weight, you got to start
Let
moving
him
around.
talk.
Lori sits around all day long.
Curtis, you say that you're jealous of other men that you see within women?
Yeah, I mean, I got friends that come over to my house and we're together and we go places, you know, and there she is wobbling behind me. You know? I don't like, and it don't have to be that way. Hey, if she would take
wobble.
some time
Well, you
out-
could fly away in the damn
if she would take
We got married.
Okay, you say your husband won't even take you out in public.
He acts like he's embarrassed to take me out.
How does that make you feel?
Makes me feel very bad. It's pretty pathetic that he has to put that physical attraction based on our love and our marriage before our love that he felt at the beginning.
Let's see what Johnny, is that his name? Let's see what he has to say about this. Johnny, come on now. Johnny, you've been hearing how upset your wife is about the way you treat her in front of your friends and that you call her names. Do you do that?
Yes, I do.
Why do you do that?
She's really the size of the back of a truck.
She is the mother of his 4 children. She says since she gave birth to a daughter, which is a year ago, her marriage has gone downhill to the point where her husband Joseph will not sleep in the same bed with her. Betty, why, you are so pretty. Why will he not sleep in the same bed with you?
He's totally grossed out.
From what?
Well, you can't tell. I have everything tucked, tight pantyhose, tight undergarment, everything to hold me in. It's killing me, as a matter of fact, right now.
Right.
But he's just totally grossed out.
He calls you names?
He'll be watching the Discovery Channel and watching National Geographic. You know, when the ladies walk by with the things on their head and their breasts sagging down to here, and he'll make comments with whoever is in the room. Mrs. Doubtfire, he calls me Mrs. Doubtfire. If you'll remember the scene where he's in the restroom taking the fat suit off, and the stomach, you can see that gross-looking thing down there. Well, he calls me that constantly.
How does this make you feel?
It's terrible. It's ruining it's definitely ruining our marriage.
Have you talked to him about your feelings?
Yes, we've talked about it. It's like the second issue, though. There's, we have the 4 kids and we have, other problems, and it's something, that we talk about, but nothing gets done about it.
Let's hear from Joseph and see what all the talking. And she's the host of Love Phones. What happened to your hand?
Oh, skiing accident. I broke it. But the key is that life still goes on. You know, you can't get bogged down by anything, whatever it is, that makes you feel like somebody else is saying you got a problem or you got a limitation. That applies to what you girls are going through and even my arm. So
how have they gotten to this point in the relationship? I mean, it isn't right. They all probably know it isn't right. How have they gotten to this point?
Well, I have to say that both are at fault. This is not just the guys, although they're mean. And you know what Jack LaLanne says? There is one way for all these women to drop 180 pounds real quick. Dump those guys.
We are ready to see the results of what we tried to do, some sexy makeovers. I can't wait to see how the husbands and the fiancés react. Purpose is to start a spark of romance again. Well, you remember Felicia, whose fiancé Roger said he was disgusted by her body. Let's take a look at Felicia now. Come on out, Felicia.